Hej. W następnym, poprzednim odcinku mówiłem, że pozwiedzamy i pozwiedzałem sam. I wychodzi, że wszystko jest powyżej 10 poziomu, także nie zostaje nic innego niż popchnąć fabułę do przodu. I wtedy zobaczymy, co będzie. Także popychamy fabułę. Wejście do układu. Chyba nie pokazuje nam misji, tak? Robimy skok.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Proszę skanować.
Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Skanujemy jeszcze. Co tu jest ciekawego? No nic. To lądujemy. Pierwsza cywilizacja. Miasteczko. Czy coś. można oddychać? No nie sprawdziłem. Najwyżej padnę. A nie, idzie.
Your memory is uncanny.
And he's our new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
Nie. O!
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Jej. No ładny, fajny, duży. Ale... Troszkę za mało. Ale ceny są takie same. Tu jest sklep, to cena jest... To mnie starczy na tego już? Ciekawe. Nie no. Jeszcze nie będziemy chodzić.
The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint.
A,
Okay,
zmodyfikować.
no problem.
Tryb ulepszeń statku pozwala dokonywać ulepszeń statku bez przejmowania się, gdzie należy umieścić moduł. Te układy mogą wymagać pewnego poziomu postaci lub umiejętności. W trakcie jednej sesji możesz dokonać wielu ulepszeń. Łączny koszt zostanie podany na jej koniec. Ale cena? Aha, działko. Okej. A jak na przykład bym chciał... To jest tylko uzbrojenie, a osłonę czy coś takiego? Nie ma? takiego. Ale widzę, że i tak zasilanie, bo ma 14. Nie wiem, czy dobrze myślę, a tu jest 22. Jeśli bym musiał rezygnować z czegoś, na przykład dać większą moc na działko. Nie wiem, czy dobrze to. A, następna kategoria. Aha, jest. Silniki. Są osłony. Ale nie ma żadnego. Dobra. No, to są dwa działka. A tu? Tak, wyrzutnia. A tu silniki. Tu są generator osłon. Napęd. I to tyle. Anuluj. A co znaczy kreator? Kreator statku pozwala ci projektować, mechanikami malować swój statek. Pasek po prawej pokazuje, gdzie się nowe moduły, kiedy ustawią. Będą one umieszczone w samym środku statku. Sterowanie nowych modułów. Sterowanie ich powoduje zwrot kosztów. Kreator statku nalicza całkowity koszt. Dokonuje transakcji na sam koniec. Aha. No tak. Edytuj, odłącz. No nic.
Looks to me like you're already in pretty good shape.
No właśnie.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
No idziemy dalej. Na pewno go ulepszymy, ale chwilowo nie.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not...
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
Naprawdę mi to przypomina Star Citizen.
Constellation will be waiting for you at the lodge.
Ale nie sądziłem, że aż tak mocno to jest powiązane tytuły.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Ale jest stabilne, mam 60 klatek i...
Sergeant Hume is looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been.
Everything good? We're here to help.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
No to wchodzimy. Dzień dobry.
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he...
Chwila. A. Chciałem jakoś ładnie się ubrać, ale nie. A.
hopes you'll make this place your home.
O. Jesteśmy elegant. Dobry wieczór.
You two keep going on like this, and I'm banning wages. I'm serious.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
A może...
Sarah Morgan, chair of Constellation. That means anything you discussed with Barrett is my business. Now, if you would please answer my question. Very well. This is a private organization dedicated to exploration. Space primarily, but also anomalies throughout the settled systems. It's inherently dangerous work, so if one of our own doesn't show up as planned, then we tend to have questions. Speaking of which, where is Barrett?
No nie ma go, no. Ja jestem. Nie wystarczy?
Excuse me? I think you might have us confused with some cutthroat bounty hunters guild. Vasco, verify Barrett's location and status.
Currently, assisting the miners on Vectera following a Crimson Fleet attack.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Kadri, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
A ktoś za niego zapłaci? Przed położeniem go tu? Nie? No.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Patrick?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Oh.
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
Chcę przyjąć mnie do konstelacji. Co to oznacza? Czego oczekujecie?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
No to wchodzimy w to, tak?
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
No dobrze, tak powiedziałaś, no to sobie pogadamy tutaj.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the eye full time.
Noel?
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noel. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Ja to tylko dla kasy. Ani płacisz i przynoszę.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Jeszcze nie wiem, poczekaj. No tak, przytulnie.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
A coś tu idzie pożyczyć? Nie idzie. O. Nikt nie widziałeś?
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy! I hope Barrett makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble all the time, and everyone just sort of accepts he'll be fine, but still. Oh gosh, no, I mean that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
Proszę nad innym impedów w poszukiwaniu pozostałych efektów.
Of course, there's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
A no, sprawdzimy tę tablicę. Ta wizja, która mi się okazała, czym twoim zdaniem była?
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon. Sure, I'm not trying to suggest otherwise. I wasn't there when it happened. I'm just thinking it through. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
Jak długo nad tym wszystkim pracujesz?
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this. Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition. I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands. I can't be certain that they will, but more data points are always a good thing. I don't want to rule out anything that could provide a breakthrough. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
No dobrze.
Anything I can learn from is a help.
Widzę, że nie mam nic. Tylko jest kup, tak? Nie masz sprzedaj. Sklep. Za chwilę zobaczymy. No nie, bo jest tylko kup. Odkup. Sprzedaj. Jest za ładowni statku. Toksyna. Sprzedaj wszystko. Sprzedaj włókna. I można odkupić.
Stay safe, okay?
Można się przespać? Można. Co tu mamy? Magazyn. A tu? Nie będziemy siedzieć. A to? No dobrze. Bandaże, środek. To wszystko sobie samemu można zrobić. Trzeba wiedzieć, co szukać. Mnie tu nie było. O. Za chwilę będą te bity. Można sobie też ugotować. Woda oczyszczona. No ale nie będziemy gotować, bo nie mamy co. Nic nie mamy. No dobrze. To co szło, to jest wzięte.
I am at your service, Captain.
Dobrze, dobrze.
I've occasionally had my doubts about Constellation as an investment. But now, well, it's clearly money well spent. Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
Nazywano mnie gorzej. Mnie nie znasz.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett, not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
A witamy, witamy. No cieszymy się, że tu jesteśmy. Tak, tak.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need. I'm not getting any younger here.
To nie jest miejsce, w którym można by się spodziewać prezesa firmy. Jest twoja rola.
Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
Czyli trzeba się trzymać ciebie, bo możesz mi tu sypnąć coś, no, stateczek czy coś tam.